This is Adrian Hart, and this is About the Valley on seconews.org. We're with Colorado Parks and Wildlife Officer Steve Keefer here at Ryan's Ponds. It's part of the Rocky Ford Wildlife Area. Lots of hunting and fishing opportunities here for folks. You want to tell us about it, Steve?
Sure. We have a series of ponds that provide warm water fishing, bass, bluegill, crappie. Those tend to be the main things. Oh, and also catfish.
Can't forget the catfish.
In addition, we have hunting opportunities. This is a well-known area for dove hunting. It can get a little crowded on opening day. My advice is if you're going to hit it a few days into the season. But we also have some good deer hunting, turkey, pheasant, quail, and rabbit hunting opportunities here. Anything that you find here, oh, and I forgot duck and goose hunting as well.
Yeah.
Anything you find here that's in season that you've got a legal license for, go for it. It's we have a variety of habitats. We have river bottom, farmland, the ponds, sand sage, and some semi-desert stuff. It's a good mix.
Yeah, it is. You see, it looks like river bottom mixed with prairie, with some beautiful ponds, and there's even some wetland areas down here, some marsh areas too.
Oh yeah.
So really a mixing ground for the wildlife in southeast Colorado. A great recreational opportunity here. Make sure your dogs are leashed if you're out here, and also make sure that you have your pass. What's the name of it again?
Well, either your wildlife area access pass or a hunting or fishing license for anybody 16 or older.
All right.
Is what's required to be on here. It is also a good place for bird watching. People do come out and do that, but we do ask that, especially during the hunting seasons and all, that you respect the sportsmen and women who are out here and be courteous to them. And during the hunting seasons, it's advisable that you wear bright colors, especially either a hunter orange or a hunter pink, but something so that people are aware you're out here.
All right, very good. Come check it out, whether you're hunting or wildlife watching. The Rocky Ford Wildlife Area right here in your backyard in southeast Colorado. Thank you very much, Steve. I appreciate your time and getting the tour. We're going to add some more video clips to this so folks can see the rest of the wildlife area. I'm particularly excited to show everyone the overlook at the McClellan area just down the road. So stay right here on About the Valley.
When you have duck decoys out or archery deer hunting, there really isn't a lot of reason why you would need to wear camo out here. It's those you tend to be sitting in one place, the animals come to you.
So again, if you're out here hunting, you need to be wearing that hunter's orange or the now accepted, it's like a hot pink.
Yeah.
Hunter's pink, if you will.
And we only require it for big game hunting, but just because the law doesn't require it doesn't mean it's not a good idea.
Yep, better safe than sorry out here. Of course, the Ryan's Pond area, very popular on the opening day of dove season and with hunters. Kind of taking a ride along here with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. This is Adrian Hart with Steve Keefer. We just flushed the ducks right here at McClellan Wildlife Area in Rocky Ford, overlooking the Arkansas River. What a beautiful Monday morning. Tell you folks, if you aren't out fishing, you ought to make a plan to come fishing. This is a great spot for it. There's a couple holes just right down there you can't see on the camera, but anyways, it's a great place to come hunt and fish. Wonderful wildlife area. We're just off of County Road FF, kind of just down the road from Ryan's Ponds. There's about 1,000 acre stretch of wildlife areas that is the Rocky Ford Wildlife Area. And this is one of my absolute favorite overlooks at the McClellan area. We'll have a link to a photo gallery for you guys. And yeah, beautiful day on the river bottom. Adrian Hart and Steve Keefer right here on the Arkansas River here at McClellan Wildlife Area. Of course, we had to come down County Road 805 to Road FF. They kind of blend right into each other. To get here, you can find it here in southeast Colorado between Swink and Rocky Ford, if you will.
Yep.
Now, there is a private residence that sits between here, well, over in the Ryan's Pond, closer to Ryan's Pond. So you do have to watch for that. Most of this access is all hike-in only, right?
That's right. We do have several parking lots, and you're welcome to use that, but most of this you walk in only. The property is not a straight shot where everything's easily blocked out, so
Yeah.
you need to watch for fences, for boundary signs, that kind of deal. Respect the private landowners who join this property. Yep. They've been good to work with. We want to keep it that way. Yep. But yeah, this area
has lots of hunting, fishing opportunities. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of wildlife watching opportunities. And like I was saying, this is like my favorite place to walk my dog. So what you have to do now is you have to have your dog on a 6-foot leash and controlled while you're out on the Cardinal Parks and Wildlife properties so that you don't disturb any hunting activities. The hunters and the fishermen, they're the ones who actually pay the fees to keep these service areas, our areas serviced. So we want to respect that while we're out here, right, Steve?
We very much do. And the other thing is, it's here for the sportsman's opportunities. It's also here for wildlife habitat for the wildlife. So dogs chasing wildlife, that kind of deal, also causes problems. So really need to keep them on leash. That's actually been the law for quite some time, but it's something that's become more of a problem in recent years, and we've had to crack down on a bit.
Okay, so avoid getting those tickets while you're out here because there is active law enforcement working, which is nice in that it keeps our areas nice and keeps the hunting good. So come on out and enjoy the good hunting in southeast Colorado here at one of our beautiful wildlife areas, the McClellan Wildlife Area, all part of the Rocky Ford Wildlife Area District. So come on down and check it out. For Steve Keefer and Cardinal Parks and Wildlife, I'm Adrian Hart on About the Valley.